Mario Kart is a series I'm sure everyone and their grandparents know, or have at least played, as it is one of the most popular video game franchises of all time. And everyone has a lot of fond memories of the games, mainly 64, Double Dash, DS, and especially the Wii. However, none of them come close to the impact and popularity of Mario Kart 8. So in this video, I'll be taking a look into Mario Kart 8 along with its Deluxe Version and DLC to see if it is truly worthy of being the best game in the series. Let's go! Mario Kart as a series dates back to this series called Famicom Grand Prix, which released exclusively for the Famicom in Japan during the late 80s. And despite it not being part of the series or any of them being a Mario Kart game, it is the first Nintendo racing game featuring the plumber, although it wouldn't be until 1992 where we got Super Mario Kart for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, which was originally supposed to be F-Zero but with multiplayer before becoming a Mario-themed kart racer. We would then have a new Mario Kart for every Nintendo console going forward. However, it wouldn't be until 2014 where we got Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U, with the game receiving DLC in late 2014 and early 2015, and an enhanced re-release in 2017 for the Nintendo Switch called Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, with that version also receiving DLC throughout 2022 and 2023. I'll mostly be looking at Mario Kart 8 Deluxe for this video, as it doesn't change the core of Mario Kart 8 and it's just the best way to play and experience Mario Kart 8. Now that we have the history established, let's talk about the game itself, starting with the gameplay. Mario Kart 8 plays exactly like you'd expect from a Mario Kart title, or having double items from Double Dash, tricks from Wii, and being able to glide and drive underwater just like Mario Kart 7. However, Mario Kart 8 introduces anti-gravity to the series, meaning you could be racing up, down, and all around, which introduces some cool and clever track design. Mario Kart 8 also features a lot of returning items while introducing some new ones, such as the Piranha Plant, which gives you a little boost and attacks anyone in your way, the Boomerang Flower, which attacks anyone in front of you and comes back to you, and the Super Horn, which takes out anyone near you and can even destroy the blue shell. I like the new items and they fit the Mario Kart gameplay really well. I also like the track designs and theming as they take advantage of the Mario aesthetic and the new anti-gravity mechanic. Some of my favourite tracks include Shy Guy Falls, Mount Wario, Cloudtop Cruise, Bowser's Castle, Hyrule Circuit, Big Blue, and Animal Crossing. They even brought back some tracks from the previous games, like Cheap Cheap Beach, Royal Raceway, DK Jungle, Yoshi Circuit, and Moo Moo Meadows. I really do like some of the remakes of the classic tracks, as some of them have been completely reimagined. For example, look at Ribbon Road here. This is the original track and it looks pretty boring, right? Well, here's what the track looks like in Mario Kart 8. It's the love and care to these classic tracks that make you appreciate them more, and they don't feel old at all, which is a really good thing. Now, you may have noticed earlier that I mentioned some tracks that aren't from the Mario series, and that's because Mario Kart 8 is the first game in the series to include crossovers, not counting the arcade games, sorry Pac-Man. We have crossovers with The Legend of Zelda, Animal Crossing, F-Zero, and Splatoon, which I think is really cool, and I hope Nintendo does more of these crossovers in the future. The game also features a great character roster as there's so many fan favourites. It's easy for anyone to pick their favourite characters, although they could have made Tanuki Mario and Cat Peach skins. And Baby Rosalina and especially Pink Gold Peach do not need to exist. The graphics are absolutely gorgeous. This is easily one of the best looking Mario or even Nintendo games, with how much attention to detail there is on the tracks and environments surrounding the track, and the lighting is just great. In 2022, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe received the Booster Course Pass DLC, which doubled the game's track selection and added in more classic tracks, including Coconut Mall, Sky Garden, and Waluigi Pinball. We even have some tracks from the mobile game Mario Kart Tour, mainly the seed tracks. So now, the Mario Karts can finally go to cities like Paris, Tokyo, New York, and Sydney. Later on, the DLC gave us 6 new characters, expanding its roster, which was great to see. Apart from the art style clash and lack of anti-gravity, I think the tracks from the Booster Course Pass are great. Now I want to talk about the different modes that you can play in Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 contains 4 main modes. Grand Prix, which has you going through 4 of the game's tracks in a single cup. Time Trials, which has you playing through tracks and trying to get the fastest time. You can even challenge ghosts of other players and Nintendo developers. Versus Race, which allows you to play your own custom races. And finally, there's the Battle mode, which in the original Mario Kart 8 had players going around the tracks trying to pop each other's balloons, and it was a massive downgrade compared to the previous games. But thankfully, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe gave us a proper and expanded Battle mode, which follows the same formula as the previous games, and even has its own modes. Balloon Battle has players going around trying to attack each other with items to pop their balloons. Renegade Roundup is basically a Mario Kart version of Cops and Robbers. Bob-omb Blast is literally Balloon Battle, but only with the bombs. Shine Thief has a shine sprite on the map, with each player trying to hold on to it until their timer hits 0. And lastly, Coin Runners, which has players trying to get the most coins. I really like this battle mode, and I think it's the best one in the series just because of its sheer variety of modes. And if you're ever feeling competitive, then you can do races and battles online. It's very challenging, but also really fun, and I actually prefer playing the game online, just keep in mind it is very competitive though. So yeah, there will be a lot of moments where you will get Mario Karted. Since Mario Kart is enjoyed by literally everyone, Nintendo decided to add some helpful accessibility options to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like you can enable tilt controls, which allows you to play the game while using your controller like a steering wheel. There's even a wheel accessory for the Joy-Cons. There's auto acceleration, which is exactly what you think it does. And lastly, smart steering, which helps prevent you from going off-road or falling off the track, which is very helpful for beginners. And if you ever forget anything about the game or want to learn new tricks, then there is a help section that's always available on the main menu. The game also supports Nintendo Labo, which is cool, but nobody uses it or even knows what Labo was, unfortunately. Mario Kart 8 is a fantastic game and is one of the best games in this series thanks to having an excellent track selection, lots of unique modes, cool mechanics and engaging gameplay. Despite it originating from the unfortunate failure of the Wii U, Nintendo tried again on the Nintendo Switch while adding lots of new content and features. And it has obviously paid off in the end, with it being the best-selling game on Nintendo Switch and is currently the 5th best-selling video game of all time. And in my opinion, I believe Mario Kart 8 well and truly deserves the title for being the best game in the series. Although that title may go to Mario Kart World in the future, but who knows, we'll see. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.